What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about what it means when you aren't losing weight and things you can do to respond to that. Now, anyone who's been on a weight loss journey before, I'm sure you've all experienced for the first couple weeks, you'll be dropping weight really quickly and then all of a sudden it'll stop and you won't be losing any weight on the scale. And I just have some reasons here for why that might be. First off is water. Water weight plays a huge factor into what the scale will tell you. And water weight all depends on the foods you're eating, because if you have a lot of sodium in your diet, your body's going to retain more water, and the scale's going to say that you're heavier when you in fact are losing weight, but you're holding on to so much water that it's fooling you. So it depends on the foods you're eating, and especially for women, hormones can play a huge effect on how much water your body will hold. And one thing that I do whenever I see the scale not going down, but I'm not messing up on my diet, I'm eating correctly, I'm exercising, but the scale isn't going down, is I'll focus more on measurements. I do this regularly. I'll weigh in, and then at that weight I'll record my waist measurement and write that down. And I've seen my waist drop half an inch to an inch while only losing 1 or 2 pounds because of the water weight my body's holding on to. So one thing you can do if you see yourself slowing down on the scale is wrap a tape measure around your waist and just keep track of that measurement. And if that's going down but the scale isn't, then you know you're still losing weight. The next is sugary beverages like pops, even juices. That's going to play a huge effect on weight loss, because our brains don't compensate for the calories that we're drinking, so those are ghost calories, I guess you could say. What I'm saying is when we drink our calories, like in pops and soda and juices, our body isn't going to recognize that as part of the calories we need for the day. So we're still going to be hungry for the amount of food that we normally eat, but now that pop and that soda and that juice is put on top of it, adding more calories. Especially fruit juice. While it may seem like it's healthy just to the mind, it's fruit juice. How could that be bad for you? One glass of it can usually contain the amount of sugar in several pieces of fruit. So fruit juice is while it seems healthy, is something to not drink at all, or if you want it, drink a small amount of it, because there is high amounts of sugar in fruit juices. The simple fix for this is drink water. That's what I do. I don't drink pop or milk anymore. I drink only water. And tying into water, you're not drinking enough water. I know I've talked about this before, but it is extremely important. You need to be drinking enough water. And if you've been losing weight for a significant amount of time and the scale has suddenly stopped, but you haven't changed your caloric intake, you need to take that into effect, because say you started at 300 pounds and you've been dieting for 7 months and you're now at 270 pounds, but you're still eating the same calories that you needed at 300 pounds. As your body weight decreases, you're going to need less calories. So you need to constantly be taking that into effect as to how many calories your body actually needs at the weight if you've been losing a large amount of weight. Also, you could have hit a plateau. You could have hit a weight loss plateau. One way to get around that or reboost your metabolism is to up your calories by a couple hundred a day. Make sure you're sleeping well and just do a little bit more cardio, or if you're lifting weights, do a little bit more. And that will kind of reboost your body into getting back into losing fat. Also, make sure you're eating enough protein. Eating the correct amount of protein can actually boost your metabolism. And at its most basic form, maybe you're still just eating too many calories, and maybe you're not keeping track of them correctly. For me, I use MyFitnessPal. They have about anything that you can eat, they have it on that website for you to track. And a good way to track that I've found out is not by size, like 1 cup, or if you're eating a chicken breast, don't log 1 fillet, because I've had fillets of chicken breasts that are this big and I've had some that are tiny. But that's, the app isn't going to take account for that. The best way to track your food is by weighing it, I've found. That's the most accurate way for me to weigh food, or to track food. And you can also take into effect medical conditions. If you have any medical conditions, do some research on them and see if they contribute to making weight loss harder. There are certain medications that you're taking that can actually make you gain weight. So all of that plays a huge factor into weight loss. And to end it, make sure your expectations are not unrealistic, because that will make it seem like you're always failing when you're actually on track. Aim to lose between 1 to 3 pounds a week for healthy weight loss to avoid binging and all the problems that come with that. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this, or if this helped you at all, I'd appreciate it if you drop the video a like. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. And if you have any other ideas or input into this topic, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Anyone who's watching, I'm sure they'd love to know more about it. Because I personally don't know everything about weight loss. That's why I'm still aware in the place that I am now. Yes, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like on the video, and I'll see you in the next one.